How you guys and girls doing today? It's the Finance Man, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. We talk about everything from crypto to real estate to stocks, you name it. In this video, y'all, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm just going to be going on Pinksale, and I'm going to just be showing y'all how I like to look for some good old projects. And we're going to just find a project, me and you, and show y'all how I like to, scope them out, make sure they're nice and safe, make sure we're as safe as they possibly can be, make sure it looks like they have hype and they have possible potential. And I'm going to show you a project that I'm personally going to be getting into. If you like these kind of videos, y'all, make sure to smash those buttons down below because I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So we are on Pinksale right now. The first thing we're going to do, what I normally do before I go over to Launchpad List, is I like to go up to the top. I like to go up to the top and go through the trending. Normally, fair launches have been like the thing nowadays. A lot of projects like to do fair launches, but I really don't go after fair launches, mainly because you see probably all these gonna be fair launches. The reason being is because, and this one looks decent, right? Because 50 BNB was the soft cap. They raised 314. The thing is with fair launches is like, even though they're safe, and this is a safe food badge, we can talk about that a little bit later. A fair launch, they can raise as much BNB as they want. There's no hard cap. So the buy pressure, normally what ends up happening when a token fair launches is that it immediately just goes down because people are going to try to take minimal profit, and then it just dumps. And then if it's a good project with good utility and people believe in it, it'll shoot back up again. But for the most part, I like to avoid that. So we're just going to keep on going here and see if we can find, even in these trending, something that isn't a fair launch. But like I said, I mean, look at this, y'all. It's the meta nowadays. Every single last one of these are going to be fair launches, huh? Okay, so this one was this was a fair launch as well. Never mind. Let's see. Lucky, fair launch. Okay, here we go. So we have something called Sylvania pre-sale, if I said that right. This starts in 14 hours, so that is tomorrow. They're whitelisted only, so it's probably very unlikely that when a project is about to come out like this, that you'd be able to get into it or get into the whitelist because they've already chosen already. But we can give it a shot and see what happens. We would like to tell you about our move to earn journey. Rent our bike NFTs and earn slide coins as you move. A cute little hamster is looking for his friend. KYC, solid proof, and audit cyberscope. Marketing plan, community-based development listed on CMCCG after launch. Great partners, KOL, CEX listing, the audits and stuff done. Dev team has done many several projects before. 1% auto liquidity. That don't seem too bad, right? Come down here, tokenomics don't look too bad. Now take a look at this. Owner can set max transaction amount or max wallet to 0, and the owner can set 100% fee. Now, this could easily be turned into a honeypot, so we have to be careful of that. But let's take a look at the audit real quick. So Cyberscope is going to tell us right off the jump, and you'll start learning as you click on each individual audit over time how they look. See, look at this, y'all. Critical. The owner is not able to stop or pause transactions. That means critical means that they can. And the contract owner is not able to increase fees more than a reasonable percent. That means that they are able to do that. So that is a huge red flag right there. So the contract owner has the authority to stop transactions for all users excluding the owner. And the contract owner can also convert the contract into a honeypot and prevent users from selling by increasing selling taxes up to 100%, y'all. So look at that. Even though it has a KYC and an audit, it still has these red flags in the contract audit. Now, normally I would stop right here, and that would be the end for me because I know I'm not going to get onto the whitelist, but I want to show y'all a couple of more things. So let's check out the website real quick, and we can just see how the website looks. Okay, this is like a standard template. As you start getting into projects and you start learning, you'll start seeing that a lot of projects will have like the same background template. So they'll just go on like Fiverr or like Upwork.com or something like that, and they'll just pay for like a basic $5 website. And this is just an immediate, just automatically tells you, that they really didn't put that much thought into the website. But I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's pretty basic, but yeah, this is something that you definitely want to avoid. One last thing too before we move on to the next project is let's take a look at the Telegram and see how the numbers are looking. See, y'all, look. You've got 11,876 people. You almost have you almost have 12,000 people, and you only have 45 people online. This tells me that this is extremely botted. They didn't even attempt to hide the botting here. So we can click on view in Telegram real quick and pull up Telegram and just take a look at this. It's good to see that the CTO is active. Deb has temporarily assumed the role of developer on many projects. He's very good at marketing, communicating. He's people in market. Cheers, bro. Great project. Website looks great. Okay. As you can see, there's like 3 people or 4 people talking at once here. They've all got these basic profiles that look extremely fake. Like they don't even have like an actual picture. It's just initials. Yeah. I mean, look at this. And if you, another thing you can take a look at too, y'all, is 908, right? 909, 901. Then it goes straight from 9 o'clock to 8:30, 8:30 over to 7:50. So there's not that many messages. I mean, it doesn't have to be extremely hyped to the point where you're seeing messages every second. Because a lot of projects, their chat's not going to be as hype when the token isn't about to be launched that day or the pre-sale isn't live. But nah, y'all, you can immediately tell right here. I mean, this person's spamming the same old message. They don't care about spam. The majority of these pictures look very suspect, very suspect, and it's just looking very, very fishy. So an immediate no for this one, even though they had a KYC and an audit. See, y'all, that's why you always double dive into that research. Moving on, y'all, the last project in the trending. Okay, so that's a fair launch once again, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's head on over to the launch list. Now, what I'm going to do, and you see, look, another one, Powerbit right here. This is in 9 days. That's audit and KYC. But you know what I'm going to do, y'all? So normally what I do is I only go after the ones that have audit and KYC, but some of the best projects out there might not have audit and KYC simply because they can't afford it. And they have an amazing team and an amazing development team and just an amazing community, but you overlook them. So I'm just going to go through every single one that isn't a fair launch. So as you can see, Powerbit right here, we got audit KYC. A standard utility token developed to interact with the functionalities of a Powerbit ecosystem modules, PowerDAP, PowerList, NFT, and PowerX. The ultimate goal of the token is to provide versatility, burning mechanisms, and low cost to operations with different platforms. Visit the website to obtain complete information about the functionalities of our ecosystem and integration with the Powerbit token. Verified developers, KYC, as we can see up at the top, and code audit completed. That's pretty good. Once again, this is a week and some change out. It's whitelist only, so you could definitely go ahead and get on that whitelist if you were to apply right now. Or maybe they have contests running. Scroll down to the bottom here. A lot of their tokens are unlocked, 66%. Normally that's a red flag, but this can be excused because they say that they have like this burning mechanism and they have NFTs, a list, a DApp, and an EX. So that means that a lot of these tokens are unlocked. They're going to be going towards that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the audit here. Audit from Interfi. Once again, I know how to read Interfi audits very fast. Ooh, okay. So smart contract owner can actively mint tokens. Centralization risk correlated to the active owner is high because they're able to mint tokens. And what minting token means, y'all, so low risk severity, the code itself, active ownership, but minting tokens means that they can produce as many tokens as they want. And if a if a developer or CEO or whatever wanted to, they could just continuously mint tokens to tank the price, because as of course there's more tokens in circulation, the less of the price is going to be. So that right there, we could always go in the chat and ask about why they have a mint function. There it is right there, mint public, and we can ask them what's that about. You see, yep, tokens execute the creation of a number of tokens and adds to the total supply. Status high. So that right there is the only thing, and this uses safe math. Okay, that's not too bad. Everything else is going to be passed or low. You don't really got to worry about that. So for the most part, they've passed the audit. The only issue is, you see right here, it's lacking on the manual analysis and interface safety side. But only thing we're looking at right here, the high severity issue, is the mint function. And some projects, I mean, they have a mint function, but they have it for a good reason, and sometimes they don't use it for malicious intent. So we can go into the Telegram and actually ask that question. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and take a look at the website. The website doesn't look too bad. This doesn't look like a standard overlay to me or standard background to me. Utility token and rewards to empower the ecosystem. Public pre-sale, transparency policy. What is this about? What is that? Okay, so audit, mint function. Oh, there we go. It actually talks about the mint function, huh? Which may be using the feature to balance the token level to a minimum dynamic range, not less than 100,000 tokens at cost on certain services and rewards not represent. See, okay, so look, so they've got an entire section. See, now this, y'all, this is looking very good. This is looking very good. Like, that just changed it up. because of course we still need to go in there and see how the community looks. But take a look at that. So they have the KYC, two founders did it, so two people, right? They've got the audit by Interfi, and they even have a section dedicated. A lot of projects would not go through this amount of effort to actively show you and break down every single thing. And I love that. I love how they have a transparency section, a transparency policy. That is amazing. We want our investors to feel safe. That's why, okay. So this is looking very good. Market making, and they have like their own section right here. This is looking very, very good. So this website's looking really good, y'all. So you've got the about section, features, roadmap, team, work with us, FAQ. You've got their projects, which that's what I found out this is. This is actually Baby Bitcoin and another project they had, Earn Off. Community, they've got the community rules and a dev blog. They've got, like I said, their own ecosystem of tokens, the transparency and safety. Y'all, this is looking very, very good. Let's see, staking, multi-staking, the power of union. Okay, wow, they've even got a QR code for this too. Stay updated with social networks. This is looking very good, y'all. This is looking very good. Okay, let's go ahead and hop over to the Telegram now. Oh, just one more thing, y'all. So we didn't take a look at this earlier. 300 BNB hard cap. That just shows you right now that if this project actually delivers the same way that it looks, it could be absolutely insane. It's going to be starting off at a very small hard cap compared to a lot of tokens that would be bringing this much utility. They would probably have 600, 700, 800, maybe even 1,000 BNB hard cap. So that's amazing right there to see. 582,000 estimated starting. And like I said, if they deliver, this will be absolutely amazing. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Telegram here. Okay, so look. 2,517 members with 106 online. Now, if this project was going to release tomorrow, I would say this is extremely bad and that they're not going to fill unless they have some die-hard quality investors and a decent community, and all 160 people here are actual real organic people that know how bullish this project could be. It probably wouldn't fill. But we can go over here because, like I said, they still got 9 days to fix it. So let's go ahead and we can join the Telegram. Okay, take a look at this. It says, welcome. We're glad for you are here to explore the ecosystem. The support staff will be here 24/7 to listen and help you. If you need more info, use the commands and our bot will send you a list in private. So take a look at that, y'all. So you know what we're going to do? Let's test that out. TG support. Wow. Wait a minute. Wow. They've got Telegram support. They've got website, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, news channel. Let's test it out. Let's go ahead and type in the chat real quick and just say hello. Let's just ask real quick, y'all. Say hello, any team members online, and let's see if they actually adhere to you know, what they say when you join. We can take a look through the Telegram here. Who's behind the project? Famous Baby Bitcoin team that did more than 150x holdings and reached 55K holders. And the famous Ever Off coin, which hit 15 close to the close price of pre-sale, and the contract was special. Tax. Oh, okay. So the tax is going to be 0%. Now, you know what? We're going to check one more thing too before we roll out here. Before we end it, we're going to check one more thing. But see, you know, they're just going to be doing a whole bunch of giveaways for whitelists and stuff like that. So as of right now, since we are pretty far away from the pre-sale, 9 days away, it's just going to be a whole bunch of whitelist giveaways, and they're going to be building up the community. So zero tax. Wow. Powerworks NFTs. Okay. Oh, Power Worms NFT token partners. Wow. This is looking really good, y'all. We might have just found something that has extreme potential. I'm actually extremely excited for this. They've got over 47 pinned messages. Oh my God, what the hell? Okay, so they've got wow. They have an AMA coming up soon. When was this? In the channel at 7 p.m. UTC. Oh, that was actually today. Okay. Wow, y'all. How long has this been in the making for? Let's go up to the first pinned message and see how long. So they've been at it since July 2nd. Okay, and we're in what? August? Yeah, okay. So easily a month of some change that they've been at it. Wow. After many days and hours, we're happy and excited to bring you the news on Wednesday. We're in the ecosystem. Wow. This is looking really good, y'all. This is looking very good. And one final thing, y'all, before we wrap it up. So I've showed this in a previous video before, but I want to show y'all the power of these tools one more time. If you just want, you know, a little bit more peace of mind, and this doesn't 100% guarantee anything, but it's just these extra steps that you can take. Audit and KYC, as we clearly see, but we can copy this contract address right here. We can actually go over to two platforms, and I'm going to show you right now. So the first one here is honeypot detector. And as you can see, I've used just a little bit, and what it'll do is it will simulate adding liquidity. So if you were to add liquidity right now to the token, would you be able to sell it? And this, like I said, it's not 100% guaranteed. Some tokens do, some tokens don't, but look at that. Even 9 days out, if you were to add liquidity right now, so there's a little liquidity in BNB, honeypot added liquidity for the test, and it just lets you know that, hey, this could always change. Make sure you do your own due diligence, but take a look at that, y'all. As of right now, adding liquidity would mean it isn't a honeypot. If they were to try to go live right now, and it's true, buy tax 0% for both buy and sell. Another website I like to use is called Token Sniffer, and this is just like Honeypot Checker, but it just gives you a more in-depth analysis. It's going to give you like a 0 out of 100 score if the token isn't live, because their scoring system is kind of off. But take a look at that. We post the contract in, it gives you the contract right here, and it'll just let you know right off the jump. Like I said, it's going to be 0 out of 100, but take a look. We've got 4 check marks. So of course, right now it added liquidity. It's not a honeypot. Buy and sell tax is less than 5%, 0%, verified contract. And of course, this is the mint function that we talked about, and they already have a section of it dedicated on their website, right? So could potentially allow new tokens to be created and dumped. And, you know, they've already discussed that. And, you know, this is fine. Ownership isn't renounced. That means that, you know, if the dev or the owner wanted to, they could go into the contract and you know, mess things up or whatever. But not every single project's going to renounce their contract, because with a long-term token, you need to be able to interact with the contract. But take a look at this, and then, you know, of course, this is common sense, right? Holder analysis is going to be holding 100% of the token, because that's the only wallet holding it right now, and there's no liquidity because it is in pre-sale mode. So y'all, this token is looking good. And take a look at that, y'all. Just like I said, you know, it didn't take them that long. It took them around 5 minutes, and as an admin said here, I said any team members online, someone said here. So, I mean, y'all, this right here is exactly what I'm talking about. So I've already added this project to my favorites, y'all, and that right there is how I like to scope out my projects. Let me know down in the comment sections below if you enjoy this kind of video, y'all, because I can do a lot more in the future. What I'm going to be doing from now on is every single project that I'm going to be getting into, I'm just going to be uploading videos and just reviewing them and giving you my thoughts on them. And I might do a video right after it when it launches, talking about how it went and stuff like that. And, you know, if it did good, did bad, why it did good, why it did bad and stuff. But, you know, this was just a good example of how I like to search for projects, how I give y'all a very bad example of what a project shouldn't be, and then a good example of what a project should be. So I'm very excited for Powerbit. I'm actually happy I found this on YouTube with y'all, because I mean, man, projects like this give you excitement, and it gives you like that feeling or that sense of like, man, this project could be something that could bring back those old school BSC vibes. But let me know what y'all thought, and I will catch y'all in the next one. The Finance Man is out of here.